Welcome to Just Learn Design and Development Training channel. Mastering SwiftUI, develop apps for Apple devices. Today we are going to create our first apps using Xcode. Before that, if you don't have Xcode, you can download from App Store. Xcode download and installation will take long while, so be patient. Xcode needs more space in your hard disk. The minimum hard disk space requirement for Xcode installation are 40 GB. However, it is recommended to have at least 60 GB of free space to ensure that you have enough room for the installation process and for storing your projects and assets. Another important download, SF Symbols download. Symbols is a library of icons designed by Apple for use in their operating system and apps. It includes over 5,000 symbols that cover a wide range of categories such as objects, actions, people, and places. SF symbols are vector icons, which means that they can be scaled to any size without losing quality. SF symbols are available in a variety of formats, including SVG, PNG, and Xcode asset catalogs. Now, let us open Xcode app. Once you have selected to open Xcode app, it will show the welcome screen where you can create new Xcode project or open existing project. If you don't get this welcome screen, it means that you might have deselected this option. So you can select or deselect this option anytime. The right side panel will show all the recent projects you have created. Now, as of now, in this Xcode version, I didn't create any new project, so it is blank. Okay, now let us create new Xcode project. Once you have selected create new Xcode project, Xcode will show the template for your new project. This template you can select any type of apps which you are going to create. At present, we are going to select iOS and app. Click next. So product name is the app name where I am going to give my first iOS app. The team is an Xcode project is the Apple developer account that is used to sign and distribute the app. When you create the new Xcode project, you will need to select a team. If you don't have an Apple developer account, you can create one for free. The organization identifier is a unique identifier that is used to identify your app and its developer. It is starting that is entered when you create a new project in Xcode. The organization identifier is usually in the reverse DNS notation. In case if you have the website abcd.com, the organization identifier will be com.abcd. Bundle identifier is a unique identifier that is used to identify an application in Apple's ecosystem. It is starting that is formatted as a reverse domain name such as com.example.myapp. In this case, my website name is smstechnologypark.com. So the organization identifier will be com.smstechnologypark. The bundle identifier will be com.smstechnologypark.myfirstiOS This name must be unique. The bundle identifier cannot start or end with a hyphen. It is very important to choose a unique bundle identifier for your app. If you choose a duplicate bundle identifier, your app will not be able to be installed on the device. So interface, you can select either SwiftUI or Storyboard. If you select Storyboard, your language will have two options, either Swift or Objective-C. Objective-C is the programming language which we used earlier. So select SwiftUI, then you will get only one option, language Swift, because SwiftUI will be supported with only Swift language. If it is already selected core data and include test, deselect that. Click next. Now, you can store these apps wherever you wish. Remember, if it is selected create Git repository, deselect this. Click create. It will create a folder with apps name. Once you have created the new Xcode project. This is the Xcode IDE where you can see your code. Xcode will create this default code when you create the new project. We can delete and change our code as per your requirement. This code you can see image system name global. This is SF symbols. This panel is called Project Navigator. This panel shows the files and folders that make up your project. You can use it to navigate your project and to open files. This is the code editor where you can write your code. It also includes the debugger which you can use to step through your code and to find errors. This is called Debug Navigator. This panel shows the state of your app while it is running. You can use it to inspect variables, to set breakpoints and to control the execution of your app. Inspector. This panel shows the properties and attributes of the selected object. You can use it to change the properties of the object. At present, I didn't select any object, so it didn't show anything. If you select, for example, if you select text property, it will bring all the properties which is related to the text. You can change the properties in the inspector panel or directly in the code editor. You will learn more depth about Xcode in the forthcoming videos. Next video, you are going to create scrolling images app by using SwiftUI framework. This is the demo of that app. Stay connected. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Share this video to your friends. Like. Whether it is positive or negative, write your comments, which will enable me to fine-tuning this channel. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.